morning. Uh, Now we are taking the next topic. Last time we have completed subsets. I told proper subsets, improper subset, power set. These things I told, and then the number system also I told. Now we are coming on next topic, Venn diagram. Venn diagram means it is also called as Venn Euler diagram. Euler is the mathematician. So Venn diagram or Venn Euler diagram. This is a diagrammatic representation of our sets. So keep in mind, whenever Venn diagram they are saying means you should write them in form of a picture. Keep in mind, whatever the sets given to you, they will be taken in circles. Circle will be representing your sets A, B, C, whatever you are going to take. Circle will be going to represent the diagram of it, or it is called Venn diagram. Now, before one more thing, Venn diagram, and whenever a set is there, I told you it is a circle. And one more thing is there that I'll explain later, but that symbol also I want to tell. If it is a universal set, then the symbol for universal set will be a rectangle. This is the biggest set. Universal set will be always taken as a square or rectangle, and otherwise if it is a diagram set is there, then it will be taken as a circle. Now Venn diagram we are going to use, but for that we should study one by one all the operations, and I'll make the diagram simultaneously. First we call that as union of sets. Just like in the number system, you add the numbers, you have done how to add the numbers, how to subtract the numbers, how to multiply the numbers. Same way, set also have certain operations, and one by one we are taking those operations. So first operation is union of sets. Let me have two sets A and B. Let A and B are two non-empty sets. Okay, A and B, we are taking two non-empty set, then their union will be denoted by U. U is the symbol for union, and I am taking the union of A and B. So one I say A, then union, then it is B. A union B. What that shows? It shows a set of those elements X which are member of A, X which is a member of A, or X is a member of B. So A union B is nothing but collection of those numbers or those elements which are either in A or in B or in both. Or is there, so it will be either in A or in B or in both. For example, simple example, if I say A is having element 1, 2, 3. B we have another set having element 2 and 5. And if question comes what is A union B, then when you say A union B, then we will write this as union means you should sum up some of these two sets, and in which we should have this element, these element also, and those element which are in both. So those numbers will be 1, 2, 3 and 5. 2 I can't write double. We should write it once only because this is a member here also and here also. So 1, 2, 3, 5 will be the union of. Now, one more thing before making the diagram of it, I told you this is one set A, this is set B. A union B means I told that this is the collection of those elements which are either in A or in B or in both. That means we need the complete elements. Either they belong to A or belong to B or belong to both. So that we are taking. Now, to make the diagram, there are two type of sets we have, that also I explained first. There are the sets which are called as joint sets. One more topic I'll introduce here only, joint set. The two sets are said to be joint if they have something common among them, or they have at least one element is common in them. Here in this case 1, 2, 3, 2, 5 is something common here. Yes, 2 is common here. So we will say yes, they are joint set. Joint set means I should say the two sets which have at least one element common. Contemporary India. Two sets which have at least one element common. Two sets which have at least one element common will be called as joint set. And then the second one is disjoint set. Disjoint set means nothing common among them. Among the sets. Nothing common among the sets. So two sets which are at least one element common, two sets which have at least one element common, called as joint set. Disjoint set if nothing common among the sets. So now keep in mind, when I'll make the diagram for this A union B, they are joint set. So whenever you make the diagram of it, the diagram A set will be here and B set will be here. And because there is a joint set, so something is common among them. So A and B common is here. So this will be, and always we make this diagram in a rectangle. Use of rectangle I will tell you later. But we will be always making this diagram in a rectangle. So now if I say you make the Venn diagram of it, then A will be having element 1, 2, 3. This will be having 2, 5. 2 is common among them, so 2 I'll write here. 1 and 3 will be coming here, and 5 will be coming here. So when you say the union means you are taking the complete set. Sometimes they say you just, so that means 1, 3, 2, 5, everything should be taken. So if I say what is A union B, you plot. Show A union B on this part. Then what I do here, I will shade this complete. A, B and the portion which is common among them. So if you just take this complete set, this will be representing A union B. So whenever I say A union B, that means this is set A, this is set B, and A union B means this complete set. So A union B Venn diagram come out to be this. A union B, this is when numbers are given, I'll say A union will be this. And when I say numbers are not given, only they say on the Venn diagram you show A union B, this will be the way you will be writing them. But there are certain more cases in union. Now if I say there are two sets, one set A is having element 1, 2. Another set B is having element 1, 2, 3. In this case, if I just note, is element of A all present in B? All the element of set A are in B. That means one thing is clear, A is a subset of B. Is a proper subset? Yes, we have done that. So A is a subset of B. And when I say you make the Venn diagram, your diagram should be this way. B will be here. As A is a subset of it, means it is gone completely inside. B is outside, A is completely inside, and then this will be the rectangle. So A is here, B is here, and if I want A is here, B is here, A will be having 1 and 2. This 1, 2 will be in A also, visible in B also, and 3 is the element which is outside. And if I say now you plot A union B, what is A union B this time? A union B means complete B. because that is already including your A also. So A union B in this case will come out to be B if A is a subset of B. So keep in mind, A union B is coming equal to B if A is a subset of B. By the way, if it is going the other way means, let me take the example this way. B is a subset of A. Then my question is, make the Venn diagram of A union B. B is a subset of A, make the Venn diagram of A union B. So when I say A union B, we have to make, when B is a subset of A, it means B is completely inside A. So that means we should say B will be here, A will be outside it, and this will be the rectangle B will be. And when I say A union B this time will be complete A. So in this case, whenever B is a subset of A, then I should say A union B is coming equal to A. So now one thing you should keep in mind, whenever we are taking union of two sets, if one is subset of other, then always we get the bigger set as the answer. A union B is bigger set here, B is smaller because B is completely in A, so A union B come out to be A. Here we have A is a subset of B, bigger will be B, so A union B is coming equal to B. So that you should keep in mind. So here in this case, we can have the union. I told you one operation complete, that is the union of the sets, as well as we have taken the different cases of union. Next lecture, we'll take another one.